Good morning, Martians. Yeah, I've been recently asked how to set up a spawn in the editor for like a vehicle or I guess a person. So here's the thing about that, and I know they changed some things. Like multiplayer is always going to be in the new Descent vehicle. That's what I read. I don't do a lot of multiplaying, so I can't verify that. But if I drop in let's say a vehicle here, and it could be, now here's the thing about this. If you set a person, an astronaut, as your spawn, you could put them in a truck, you could put them in a buggy, and you'll spawn right in there when you start your scenario. But if you want to start in, let's say, a small manned lander module, is that a big one? Let's go to a small one real quick. Now I've done this where if you select it, left click on it, and you can right click to get your cursor back. It says, is start unit false? Now I would set it to true, and I think even if I tried it with no person in here, and I spawned wherever I saved at, which was floating right over here, and that was up in the sky. So I did not spawn inside here. But if you throw a person in, if you go inside here and drop an astronaut, and select this guy, you can make him the guy, and you'll spawn inside this guy inside this capsule. The weird thing about that is, let me deselect him real quick. Did I get it? Yeah. Is you can only have one at a time, because if I select this again, you see it's false again. So I'm not sure if we can actually spawn in the vehicle. Now what I was going to do is like die. I'll get this guy in the chair. Hit my F key real quick. Now I'm in the guy. Let's get in the chair. And then I'll F key back out again. Go outside. And I'm going to hit my space bar to get the tool back. I'm going to left click and hold. And I should have a... Oh, there it is. Okay, I just left click to select it. And now left click to hold. And I'm just going to go up. Now look at the guy that's laying on the ground, but he'll snap back up in here. So we'll just go up to about here. And the guy should snap back up in there as soon as I activate. See, he's still sitting right here. As soon as I hit the space bar, he'll jet back up in there. Yeah, see, he's in there now. And what I'll do is I'll save. And quit out of here. And then go to my scenarios and grab this one I just made, Vic Spawn Test, and hit play. And now I'm in the vehicle fallen. You can hit your other view here and check it out. So I spawned inside the vehicle. When you start the scenario. Now, I think sometimes the question is how, like if I die, will I respawn inside this lander? Let's try it. I don't think I will, to be honest. I think I will just respawn in the guy. Now, it was weird because when I set the ship, radiation, please. And look, they don't even let you get protected in here. Okay, so I just cut out some of that radiation length because that was annoying as hell. So if I go outside and die right now, I do not think I will spawn back in this vehicle. And I'm not sure why I couldn't set the vehicle to be the spawn. And I didn't a guy didn't appear in there. So if I take off my helmet, well, I won't be able to put it back on. Can I put it in my hands? No. I can drop it on the ground. You don't want to die with your menu open, that's for sure. Okay, so we should not spawn back inside. Well, that's taking a long time to die. Okay, now it gives me I right click to get my cursor back, and if I hit spawn, it's just going to kill me again in the guy. See, I can't even pull up my menu to get my helmet. So yeah, you're kind of screwed at this point. So what I was trying to figure out, and I think what they might have been asking, is how come we can't, and I'm in the scenario right now, I'm not in the editor, but when we do this, and let's get out of here, and I'll open this one again in the editor. And this is interesting because I've tried this before. Oh, okay, let's load that one. And now we have a guy in there. But if I change... See, this is the weird thing. I'm not really sure. Here, let's grab this. I don't know why the ladder's open. Anyway, over here it says false again because you can only have the one. So if I set it to true, and then deselect it, and save, and then quit out and load it again... Because in the beginning when we played, if you died, you would appear back in the lander. So let's play this guy again. And yeah, see, now I'm spawned right out here where I was. Not in the guy. Now I think, can I hit the F key? No, the F key didn't do squat. So yeah, I'm not really sure how to make, and something changed. I used to be able to do that. So from what I find out is you have to have, you know, people in there. Now, and I'm not, it's single player, so if you wanted a multiplayer, that might be a little different. But if I go in here now and drop a couple more people, oh, I can't because I'm in the scenario right now. So let's get out of here. Go back to the editor. Load this up again. And what if I put 4 people in here? Can I make 4 people a spawn? I think you can only do 1. And most of this is for single player anyway. Oh, wait. Can't really do it with this way up here in the sky. Okay. Why is it closing? Oh, there we go. So yeah, if I drop more than 1 person in here, let's see if we can make multiple people a spawn, which I don't think you can do. See, and I'm really not liking that the radiation is the first thing we get. So if I click this guy, it says false for start unit, and hit that as a true, and I grab this, deselect that guy, select this guy, he went to false. So can I select them both and set them to true? No, I think it only goes back to the original one. So it looks like only one of these guys can be a start unit. And it's kind of weird. What happened? There we go. Because theoretically, I could put this guy in the bed. I could put multiple people in the bed. I could tab to the other guy. So only one of these will be your spawn guy. And this is just for me messing around, checking it out. So if I just leave this on the ground, we don't have to have it landing. I usually like to have them landing, but so if we go back to scenarios, we should, I'm not sure. Let's take a look. we should just end up in the driver. Oh wait, the bed was the last guy. So if you jump him out, now you got this guy. Can I tab to him? Okay, so I can still tab even in a scenario. So if you have multiple characters, you can hit your tab key and switch over. But yeah, as far as dying goes, now if I go outside and die in this guy, am I going to jump back into this guy? No. For some reason, I cannot get the ship to be the spawn spot for some reason, because they changed some things, and I'm just in the scenario floating around, but to where you can't set the vehicle as your spawn. I'm not really sure why that is. Maybe it's because it's a small one. I thought the small and the big were the same, but it's a weird thing. I heard it's always going to be the new descent vehicle on multiplayer. I read that on their page. As far as single player, it looks to me like you have to have a person. Be your spawn point. So especially if it's a single player, let's go back to the editor. So no matter what vehicle you put the person in, you will spawn in that vehicle. Because for some reason, it's not working on vehicles themselves. I mean, even a truck, you can set to be your spawn point, but if you don't have a person in it, let's grab all this stuff and get it out of there. There we go. Let's drop a truck. Let's see, a small rover. No. We want manned. Yeah, so even a forklift, as long as you have a person in it, whoa. Okay. So you can select this and say true. It doesn't work though. It does not make it into your actual spawn. You have to have a person sitting in there and make that person your spawn, not the truck. So anybody could, not really sure what's going on here. Must be hitting a piece of glass or something. Oh, I don't have the astronaut selected. There we go. So yeah, so you would set up your guy however you want him. And there's our great radiation burst. And then now, if you select him, do I have him or the truck? Yeah, I got him. It's a little tricky. Sometimes I set them before I let them walk them in here. So now this guy's the spawn in this scenario. Can I deselect? No. How about that? Deselect the truck. Yes. And deselect the guy. Yes. Okay. Could be a little tricky. I usually start with him out here. So let's save this. And start the scenario. So if anybody knows a better way of doing that, go ahead and share it. And I'll share it and pass it forward. So let's play this one. We should spawn right in the truck. Yep. So now we're in the truck. Radiation, radiation. So yeah, that's the only way I can figure that out. And there's a whole bunch of stuff I don't know, so I just like to figure it out. So you guys have a good one. Catch you next time.